Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson here. And, so I have this paper, right? This paper is just a list of a bunch of random video ideas for YouTube that I might do, I might not, I don't know. And it's in different, like, sections and stuff. And the section right at the top is, top 10/tier list, which could be, you know, obviously top 10s or tier lists, because a lot of them are really similar, so I just put them into one thing. And along with being really similar, a lot of them are also really stupid and will get no views if I do them in their own video. And so all the ones that are really stupid and boring and no one's gonna watch, I'm just gonna put all of those in one video to make one longer video that no one's gonna watch anyway, but I feel like if I give it a different title, it might get at least more than 5 views. And so there's gonna be 5 separate top 10 lists in this video today. What the hell? Oh, here it is, right, okay, so the 5 top 10 lists that are going to be in this video. They're actually pretty interesting, okay? Top 10 movies of all time, top 10 musicians, top 10 book series. I was originally going to do books, but that's, like, not, like, I don't know. YouTubers and Minecraft YouTubers. I don't know. I split them into 2 different categories because I was looking through all my subscriptions. I was originally just going to do YouTubers, and I realized there's so many different Minecraft YouTubers that I follow. I feel like I should make a different list for them because that's like by far the biggest subcategory of people I'm subscribed to. So, and then a lot of them I just don't watch anymore, but a lot of them I do. And then they're here, and also that's I can't talk. I cannot talk right now. Jesus. But yeah, they're pretty boring lists. But I actually put effort into making them. Like I had to for the movies one. I had to like my dad has a spreadsheet of every movie me and my brother have watched since like 2012 because we watch stuff together a lot. And I had to like look through everything and just order them. So like this video took at least some effort to make. Like I didn't just like open up my Chromebook and start recording out of nowhere. But yeah, I have my 5 lists right here on these 2 index cards because yeah, and I guess we can start now. Oh yeah, and also the thing that I could not physically say when I was talking about the book series versus individual books. I'll say that when I get to that list. So yeah, there you go. And I'm just gonna hope I did not forget to say anything in this intro like I always do. I probably did, but you know. I think I can start now. So, starting it off, first list is top 10 movies of all time. Now, you probably think since I'm, 16 years old, they're all just, like, either, like, stupid freaking, like, comedies or animated movies. No, I think, actually, this will be, like, a really good list that a lot of people who aren't also my age will be able to relate to, you know? And so, here we go. Number 10 is probably, like, the only actual, I don't know, well, besides number 1, the only comedy on this list, Happy Gilmore. But this unironically goes so hard. There are so many stupid, like, on the list of every movie I've ever watched, there are so many just stupid freaking Adam Sandler comedies and any other comedies ever. But, this one is above all others. Happy Gilmore is Adam Sandler's best movie. I will not be convinced otherwise. And that is number 10 on the greatest movies of all time. Something I forgot to say in the intro. I originally had honorable mentions on a bunch of these. Then I decided, I don't know why, but I decided screw that. So none of these have honorable mentions. It's just top 10. But okay, anyway. Number 9. This came out fairly recently, and it got a lot of coverage, but I feel like it got like, but not enough in my opinion. I feel like it's a very underrated movie. Ford versus Ferrari. This was based on a true story of I don't remember what it was, but thinking of the movie, it was probably like 80s or something. That was obviously 2 car companies, Ford versus Ferrari, and it was like racing, like the true story based off like how Ford got the top 3 spots in the. I don't even remember what race it was, but it was a pretty big race. Like, what's it called? Le Mans or Grand Prix or something? I don't know. That might actually be the same thing. Le Mans and Grand Prix. It might actually, I think it's called the Le Mans Grand Prix, actually. But yeah, it just covered a true story of how everything went down and stuff. And it was a good movie, and the main character died at the end. Sorry for spoilers, but you know. Now, number 8. This was a movie that I completely forgot existed until I saw the list. And then I looked it up, I was like, oh my god, I loved this movie. This movie starred Tom Cruise, and it's called A Few Good Men. The way I said men, I don't know, it just made me laugh. But I'm not certain, but I think this was also based on a true story. And it's a legal drama. I really like legal dramas, and it's not the only legal drama on this list, by the way. There's another one that's later. I'm looking through these, and I'm realizing, I think, out of the 10, I think 6 of them are based on true stories. That's a lot, wow. But yeah, it was, your average legal drama. Just someone got falsely convicted of murder, and then there was a bunch of, like, random stuff that's trying to get them proven innocent. They get proven innocent in the end, and all is well. So, it was a good movie, and I liked it, and it was a good movie, and I liked it, and there's nothing else to say about it, so, next one. Now, number 7 on this list is the one that I've watched out of all these the most recently, and it is called The Social Network, and yet again, based on a true story. And, based on the title, The Social Network, you can probably already guess what it is. It's about Facebook. And, like, the creation of Facebook. It has Andrew Garfield in it. I don't even know who it was, playing that guy, Mark Zuckerberg. He was in the movie, but he was played by some guy that was not Mark Zuckerberg. But he did really well, and so did everyone else. I liked, and it was somewhat also of a legal drama, but not as much, because it wasn't an actual, like, courtroom and stuff. It was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna say here. It was about how, like, there was a bunch of controversy that was stirred up over, you know, everything that happened. It's really hard to explain, because I can't really explain it without spoiling the whole movie, but it's a good movie. You should watch it. It's also really new, so it's really well made. That's actually a lie. I think it was made in, like, 2011. I just watched it really recently. So, yeah, next one. Number 6. Man, okay, number 6. Probably the greatest murder mystery of all time, according to me. Knives Out. This is probably the newest movie on this list. This movie had so many just, like, random events that kind of happened out of nowhere. There was, like, an orphanage that burned down or something, and at the end, there was so many plot twists that happened in, like, 3 seconds. And there were so many different characters that contributed different roles. Like, I remember Ransom, he ended up being the person who wrote Yay on my wall. Wait, what the? Someone wrote Yay on my wall. Do you guys see that? I have never. When was that written? I have never noticed that in my life. I just randomly saw that now. Okay, anyway. But, yeah, this movie it's good. Okay, that's all I can say about it. And, what's her, I think her name was Anita. I don't know where I got that from, but she was the main character. She did really well in her role, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't even know if it's Anita. I don't know where I got that name from if it's not Anita. But anyway, next one. Number 5. I'm looking at this, and I'm saying this should actually be higher than number 5. Ocean's 11. This is one of the older movies on this list, but it's really similar to Knives Out in that it has a lot of twists and turns throughout the movie. And, people rob a casino. That really, what's it called? That, encapsulates this movie. This is probably the only movie on this list also besides number 1. Obviously, you'll know when it's number 1. But, besides number 1, this is probably the movie that I've watched the most times. I've watched this like 4 times, and it doesn't get old. It's like a really good movie. I'm saying the same thing about every movie. I'm just saying it's a really good movie. It has a lot of, plot and stuff. But anyway, that's really what it is. It's about people who rob a casino. So that's nice. But, like, they don't do it just... Well, they do it for the money, but they don't do it for no reason. Like, they actually need money for something. So, it's a good plot. Coming in at number 4, you got Shawshank Redemption. And I think this is the 4th movie on this list that is based on a true story so far. There's 2 more that are coming up in the next 3 spots. Correction, 2 more in the next 2 spots. But that's not the point. Anyway, back to Shawshank Redemption. It's a story about some guy who, once again, was wrongfully accused of murder. But this time, the trial actually got it, wrong and actually did convict him of murder and sent him to prison. And now he's in prison, and he regularly gets beaten up, and it's actually weird. It's told from the point of view of a different prisoner for a lot of the time. He was played by Morgan Freeman. The different prisoner was Morgan Freeman, and it's like cool because it sees an external point of view to the person who's actually the main character. And for some reason, I just remembered like 3 seconds ago that he did all the guards' taxes. I don't know why I decided to remember that, but I did. But yeah, that's Shawshank Redemption. Number 3. The second legal drama earlier, besides A Few Good Men, but this one's better because this is the 3rd greatest movie of all time. Just Mercy. Now, this one is like A Few Good Men, except, like, there's also a racial factor to it because the person, this is a true story, and it took place, I think, in like sometime during civil liberties. That's all, like civil rights arguments, which is actually what we're learning when push right now, but that's not the point. It's sometime during when that's happening, and the person who got convicted falsely of murder is a black person, and the lawyer is also a black person, and I think it's Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan, so that's a dynamic duo there. And it's just their journey of, through, racism and, like, false convictions of murder and stuff, and eventually, through all the drama, he eventually gets acquitted and is innocent because he is innocent, and there you go. Good movie. Done. Number 2, an even more dynamic duo than the last one, also based on a true story. Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio star in Catch Me If You Can. I don't really know why I love this movie so much. It's just amazing. I really love, like, crime dramas. I'm just now realizing. Like, half of these, actually probably more than half of these are crime dramas. I don't know why I like them so much, but apparently I do. But anyway, yeah, Catch Me If You Can is about some really young guy, Leonardo DiCaprio, who, commits mass tax fraud. I'm not making that up, by the way. He literally committed mass tax fraud. And he's wanted by the FBI, except nobody knows who he is. So they don't, except then they eventually do know who he is. But, it's kind of cool because Leonardo DiCaprio, or whoever he's playing... his name is Frank Abagnale, I think. like the person in real life who did it, but he's played by Leo DiCaprio in this movie. And Leo really like Frank Abagnale. I can't talk right now. He's really smart. He like outsmarts the entire FBI like 50 times, and eventually gets caught, and then gets caught, and now he's helping the FBI track down people doing the exact same he did in his youth. So, yeah, that was the second best movie. And ladies and gentlemen, number one. The greatest movie of all time is Home Alone. I was considering, it was between Home Alone and Elf. Home Alone slightly gets the cut because it's just amazing. I've watched this every single Christmas break for the past probably like 9 to 10 years. It's absolutely amazing. The greatest movie of all time. It's like non-negotiable. Like it just speaks for itself. Probably the most well-known movie on this entire list. Amazing movie. And also funny. It's the second comedy besides Happy Gilmore that's on this list. But yeah, there's the top 10 movies of all time, I guess. So normally here's where I would end the video, but no, we still got a whole 4 lists to go. How fun. I just tried to pause it and I completely missed, like, I didn't even pause it and it didn't pause. I just completely missed the Chromebook altogether. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, so there's one list down. Second list, top 10 musicians or musical artists of all time. Well, for me it's all time, but no one else is gonna agree with me because I only listen to modern music, so it's really in the past like 5 years, but it's also all time, so it's really weird. I don't know. Anyway, number 10, Quadeka, or Quadeka. I don't know how do you pronounce his name, but he's number 10. I just had a mental breakdown. Number 10, I said that already. His newest album, From Me to You, is what got him on this list. Before that, he was really lower on this list. His new album is amazing. Shades of Us, amazing. Sisyphus, amazing. This wasn't on his new album, but whatever that other song is called that I really like is also amazing. I'm blanking right now. Yeah, that's number 10. Number 9, NF, which is probably the worst name of all time, but he makes really good songs. He does, like, emotional rap. Like, you've probably heard some of his songs. He was really popular and, like, he blew up in, like, I think it was, like, 2017 or 18 or something. His song, Let Me Down, has, like, 400 million views. It's a really good song, and I have, like, 3 of his songs on my playlist, I think. So, yeah, that's number 9. Number 8, a little lesser-known artist, Powfu, or Powfu. I also don't know how to pronounce it. His song, it's not really, okay, well, it is this song. The one that blew up on TikTok, but I actually knew it before it was on TikTok, I don't have a way to prove it, but it's 100% a fact that I knew that before it blew up on TikTok. And I haven't even told you the song yet. The song is Deathbed, the one that says, "Coffee for your head." Yeah, I knew that one. It's a really good song, but it's not even his best song. It's not even really close to his best song. He makes so many other songs that are better than it. I'm not saying it's a bad song, I'm just saying he's a really good artist and he makes a lot of collabs with another guy that's number 1 on this list. So that'll be cool, I guess. Go listen to his song Future Diary, it's so good. Number 7, I just kind of have to put this one on here. Juice WRLD. I know, like, a lot of his songs I don't, really like his style, but there's also a lot of songs that I really do like his style, like Robbery and Legends and, Roses and Hyde. That's, like, the other 3 are mainstream, but Hyde featuring Season, that song is amazing, and it's so not talked about. But, yeah, just the songs I do like by him are really good. 6, I also have to just put him on here, just to put him on here. XXXTentacion, or X, who, he also makes good songs, just like Juice WRLD, except he's, like, actually more popular. And, yeah. Unlike Juice WRLD, I actually like that's not true. I like a lot of his content, but, like, a lot of the stuff I also don't. It's similar to Juice WRLD in the way that there's a lot of his songs that I vibe with that sounded so cringe. Oh my god. I wish I could cut that. Anyway, there's a lot of his songs that I really do like, but a lot of his songs that I don't. It's similar to Juice WRLD, except I just like X a little bit better, so he gets 1 spot higher. And now we're getting into the sections, whatever, of artists that nobody knows. Coming in at number 5, you've got Convolk, who makes very depressing songs, similar to someone else, actually, pretty much everyone else, except those 2 on this list. But, yeah, see, the only thing you have to know about this guy's content is that all of his songs are posted on a channel called Sad Chill, which perfectly demonstrates both his songs and his personality. But, like, similarly to whoever it was that I mentioned before, he does, like, sad rap, but it's, like, more emotional sad rap. Like, it's harder, has more, like, bass and vocals, more hard vocal. I don't know how to explain it, but he makes good songs. Number 4, you've got Ian Dior, who's the one, like, person that could be qualified as a rapper besides Juice and X on this list that I actually really do like, because there's a lot of his other songs that aren't rap songs that I also like. His one song, Sick and Tired, featuring MGK, is the reason I got into him. He just released a whole new album recently. It's a really good album. You should listen to it. Yeah, but Ian Dior, that's number 4. Wow, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't know it, man. Number 3. It's Josh A. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing I said for him about Convolk. He makes a lot of sad rap, like emotional sad. I don't know why I like it so much. I'm not even depressed. I just like listening to it. And like there was a thing where I like in like I was about to seizure is what I was gonna say. These videos aren't scripted, so there's a lot of times where well, obviously they're not scripted. So there's just a lot of times where I just completely just die in the middle of a sentence. So just ignore all of that. But yeah, Josh A makes a lot of the similar content as pretty much everyone else on this list. Just like. Yeah, and that leads us into Jake Hill, who is number 2, and he does a lot of collabs with Josh A. I think they made like a whole album together, and they do a lot of collabs together, so they're 3 and 2, like 1-2 punch, you know. But they both make the exact same style of music that's really similar to the style of music Convolk makes. Just go listen to what's it called? I made a video that got like 400 views in 2 days before my mom took it down. It had the background song was a collab between Jake Hill and Josh A. It was called Miss Me. It was a really good song, and the video got taken down because of course it did. Sorry, just had a little mental breakdown there. Number 1, the best artist of all time, the most underrated artist of all time, probably honestly on this entire list, the least followed one on this entire list. House without the H. I'll admit it's a pretty bad name, but he makes amazing music. He's the only artist on this entire list where I can say, like, I don't know a single song written by him that I don't like. Or at least the vast majority. Like, everyone else I can think of, like, 1, 2, maybe 3 songs immediately that I don't really like by them. But then else, like, I can list, like, he has, I think, like, 23 songs on my playlist. That's absurd. He is so underrated. His, my favorite song by him, well, I get it, like, a new favorite song by him every, like, few, weeks or whatever when I discover a new one that he released in like 2016 or whatever. But then every single time when I get bored of that one, I come back to the same one, and that one is called Fight It with Elijah Midjord. That is my comfort song. Ever since it came out, that's like my favorite song of all time. Did I say with Elijah or by Elijah? Because it's with Elijah, just in case I said by. But, yeah, massively underrated artist, House, like House Without the H. Go subscribe to him. He, quote-unquote, only has like 100-something thousand subscribers compared to, let's say, XXXTentacion, who has like 27 million. Actually, more, I think. Why is my Chromebook shaking? Why is it shaking? There we go. But yeah, that list went a little bit quicker than the top 10 movies. But I'm sure you don't mind, you don't care either, because you're not watching this probably. There's also less to explain, because it's like songs. Songs don't have plot, movies do. I can't explain the plot of a song. I can really just explain like the artist and what they're about. I am going off on an irrelevant tangent about stuff that nobody cares about. I'm going to pause now. Anyway, yeah, go subscribe to all those musicians and listen to every song they've ever wrote, because I've definitely done that. Next list, top 10 book series of all time. That was very loud. I did the one beat early. I just dented my bookshelf. That's a problem. This is not a bookshelf. That's a dresser. Whatever. Anyway, the reason I did this in book series and not just books is because there were, well, first of all, I don't feel like looking at every single book in this house. Second of all, if I did decide to do that, there'd be a lot of candidates. There'd probably be like 50, and I really don't want to list that down into 10. So I just did book series because, again, another reason for that, a lot of the ones that I really like and would have been in the top 10 books were also a part of a series, and I feel like I'd, like, doing bad if I don't include the whole series because I've read the whole series for most of them. So, yeah. So I just looked around me and my brother's room and my mom's, but she doesn't have any books I like. I don't even know why I looked in her room. And this is the top 10 book series of all time. Number 10, probably the oldest one, not the oldest, but the one I've read, it might be the oldest, I don't know, but the one I read the longest ago, and the one that's probably, honestly, one of the most popular on this list. Number 10, Percy Jackson. I was gonna say, why was I making that face? That was the face. Anyway. Yeah, Percy Jackson gets a bunch of powers. Apparently he's the son of a Greek god. He can, like, move water, because definitely no one else on the planet can move water. And he has a bunch of adventures with someone whose name I forgot. It starts with an A, like a Nebulin or something. I don't know where I got a Nebulin from, but, yeah, them and, what's his name? His Cyclops brother, who I think was named Tyson. I don't know where I got that from, but if it's not Tyson, I'm going to sound dumb. I think it's Tyson, though. Similar to the Anita reference in Knives Out that you definitely watch. You definitely just skip here from the start of the movie. Not movie, video. But yeah, it just tells Percy Jackson's adventures of being, like, a person that has superpowers. He's the son of a god, and he can, apparently, like, start or end the world at will or something, or at least influence that in some way, and they steal a Maserati in the movie, so that's pretty cool. Number 9, Michael Bay, another completely unrealistic thing about how someone got powers that they should not definitely be able to get. Except in this case, this dude, guess what his name is? Yeah, it's Michael Bay. He gets a bunch of powers about, like, electricity. He can shoot electricity out of his pretty much everything, and he can, pretty much kill people at will. I don't know why he doesn't just do that to Hatch in book 1, but, you know, Hatch is the villain, by the way. He does it in the last book, though. He murders him in cold blood in front of his, not Hatch's, but Michael's entire family. So that's pretty cool. Michael Bay can shoot electricity from his everything. So that's nice. Number 8, Charlie Thorne. Which, you guys, every single one so far has been the name of a person. Charlie Thorne, she is a person who can do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, because no one else can do that. She has an IQ of like 227, and she's 12 years old, so that just tells you a lot. She's also a millionaire because she robbed some company for some reason. And there's another thing. Yeah, she's a fugitive because she robbed the company. So she's 12, she's a genius, she's a fugitive, and she's a billionaire, or millionaire at least, so that's pretty cool. And then for some reason, she gets wrapped in a bunch of things in like the... I remember the what was the first one? The first one was the nuclear bomb one. It was the one that Einstein actually made a whole other theory that's better than E equals MC2 that somehow will indirectly allow terrorists to make nuclear bombs. And now she has to go hunt it down and prevent them from doing that. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a book 2 also. But yeah, that's Charlie Thorne in a nutshell. Number 7, finally, it's not someone's name. It's The Missing. If I could describe the series in 2 words, it would be time travel because that's what it is. I read this one a while ago, but I still remember their names. His name is Jonah, his sister's name is Katie, and his friend's name is Chip, which, by the way, Jonah and Chip are both horrible names because they're like 14 years old. Where was I? Yeah, The Missing. They went and did a bunch of stuff in time travel. They got sent back in time like 50 times in 50 different books. That's a lie. I think it's 7 or 8 maybe. But, yeah, they like mess up the space-time continuum and continuum and cause a bunch of paradoxes and picks... I don't know what I was saying there. And they almost die about 50 separate times, which is nothing big because that happens in every single main character for every single book series and movie ever. But, you know, that's not the point. The point is, it's a good not movie, book series, and you should probably read it if you actually did read, which no one does. I don't either. These are all from a while ago. I just remember how good they are because I look at them and I'm like, oh, I like that one. But anyway, next one. Number 6, Moonbase Alpha by the same guy who wrote Charlie Thorne. It's a bunch of this one's only a trilogy. Yeah, by the way, for this thing, for it to qualify as a book series, it had to have at least 3 parts of the book. If it has 2, it's not a series, it's a duo or something, I don't know. But 3, Moonbase Alpha. Yeah, this is pretty much just some guy and a bunch of other people go to the moon, and they have to stay on the moon because like it takes place in the future, right? So there's like a moon base on the moon now. No, there's a moon base on Mars. Yeah, it's on the moon, and they live there. And there's someone who like murders someone else, so that's pretty spicy. And a bunch of stuff happens, and the moon base blows up a couple times, and someone goes missing somehow, even though it's literally the moon. There's no place they could possibly go. But yeah, that's what happens in the Moonbase Alpha series, and the main character is 12 years old again because of course he is because he wrote by the same guy who wrote Charlie Thorne, and he has a. There's also multiple series by this guy. This guy, Stuart Gibbs, he wrote Charlie Thorne and Moonbase Alpha and 2 other series in this list. He just knows how to write a good book. Anyway, number 5, James Patterson, Maximum Ride. I did not put Alex Cross because I have not read Alex Cross. If I liked it, I'd probably put it there, but I have not read it, so I don't know if I like it or not. I probably would, but you know, that's assumption. Maximum Ride is the best James Patterson series that I've read. The thing I like about this one too is the chapters are like 3 pages long. Like, this would be the perfect book to assign in school because the kids would actually read it because the chapters are 3 pages long. It's about a bunch of, you know, people who are not people, they're actually birds, you know, they have wings, and they keep, like, flying around and killing a bunch of things that are called erasers. I don't know why they're called erasers, but they're like birds also, but they're evil, you know? And they have to, like, achieve their freedoms, and then the world blows up a couple times. Literally an asteroid, like, destroys the Earth, but they survive. That happened in, like, book 8, and then book 9 is the aftermath. But, yeah, anyway, that's it for Maximum Ride. Number 4, series number 3 on this list by, Stuart Gibbs, the 3rd series by Stuart Gibbs. I just said number 4 and then number 3 continuously, but yeah, Fun Jungle. It's about some guy who solves a bunch of mysteries, and again, guess what? He's 12 years old. Or actually, I think he's 13 now because he actually grows in the series. Like, in this guy's series, it's like the people actually grow too, so it's good. Because, like, in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, this dude has been, like, 11 years old for, like, 16 years. But anyway, this 12-year-old guy actually lives in the biggest zoo on the planet, because both of his parents work there, and then a bunch of stuff happens, like a panda dies, a hippo dies, a tiger doesn't die, but almost dies, a giraffe also almost dies, what was book number 2? Oh, koala got kidnapped. What was book number 3? I don't know what book number 3 was. Was it the, no, rhino one was, no, was it the rhino one? I think it was the rhino one, and so was the giraffe. I don't know, I could be wrong. Oh, and a panda gets kidnapped. That was book number 4. Might have said that already, but yeah, as you can tell, there's a bunch of random stupid mysteries that definitely would happen in real life, and he has to solve all of them, so that's pretty nice. This is very confusing, but number 3 is the number 4 series, or I Am Number 4, rather. This, honestly, it should be number 1. I don't know why I put it in number 3. This is amazing. This is a great series. Yeah, it's about some guy who, he doesn't, like, magically get superpowers. He actually, like, has always had superpowers. He was born on a different planet, but it got invaded by these people, so he came to Earth, and then those people came to Earth also, and he has to stop those people from destroying this planet, which he actually fails at because they do destroy the planet, but then they kill them all anyway, but a bunch of humans end up dying, and, yeah, he has a bunch of powers and stuff, and they develop powers as they go, and there's, like, it's called IO number 4, because he is number 4 in a list of 1 to 9 people, except 3 of them have already died, that's why it starts at number 4, so it's actually 6 people, except 8 also dies, and also there's a number 10, so it evens out, because 10 was never supposed to be there, but, yeah, there's a bunch of people who, do a bunch of stuff and destroy the main leader, and it takes them 7 books to do that, but they end up doing it, so that's pretty cool. Number 2, the 4th and final series by Stuart Gibbs written on this list, Spy School. This series is similar to his other series, except it's just like, I don't know, there's something different about it. Like, it feels like it could actually happen in real life. Like, because Charlie Thorne takes place of a 220-something IQ 12-year-old, Moonbase Alpha takes place on the moon, and FunJungle has so many, like, plot points that would never happen in real life. But Spy School, like, it's also massively unrealistic. What am I saying? But, like, we like to actually think that we're the person in this movie. Guess what? The main character is 12 years old, and they get sent off to some spy school, duh, and have to train for being a spy for the next god knows how many years. But, however, even though he's only a student trainee, he gets to go on a crap ton of missions for some reason, and then, definitely, I don't know what I was gonna say, he, thwarts all of their enemy plans, which would not happen in real life because he's 12 years old. But yeah, that happened, and his a bunch of kid friends go with him, like Erica and God knows who else, but, what's her name? Zoe. I don't know why I thought of Zoe first. Ben? Yeah, Ben is the main guy. Mike is the guy I was thinking of, who actually joins in, I think, the 4th movie. No, he actually joined Spy School in the 5th movie. Not movie, book. But he is in the book, in the 4th book. He wasn't playing, I'm going so far off task. Task? Is it task? No, path. So far off path, I'm gonna stop now. This video is so bad, bro. Why am I making this? Yeah, number 1, similarly to the movies list, the number 1 is a really, like, stupid one that I just put on number 1 to be there. The greatest book series of all time is Big Nate. Like, it's non-negotiable. Yeah, all these other series are just, like, actual, like, series. Most of them are, like, non-picture books that don't have pictures and are actually, like, really long and have a lot of irrelevant plot points, not irrelevant, but relevant plot points and stuff that build character or whatever. This is just Big Nate. Like, there's comic books and there's non-comic books. It's like the life of a 6th grader who is really stupid, has also really stupid hair, really stupid friends, goes to a really stupid school, has stupid teachers, and that is all an ingredient for disaster, as you might be able to tell. Sorry, I just died there in the middle of that sentence, but yeah, it's just Big Nate. Like, there's no way you don't know what Big Nate is. At least if you're my age. If you're like an 80-year-old man watching this, then you definitely don't, but there's no 80-year-old men watching this, so it's just Big Nate. Greatest book series of all time. There you go, done. Now, finally, we're over 50% done with this video. I've done 3 out of the 5 lists that I wanted to do, and I'm currently moving on to the next one, which is YouTubers. So, boom, here we go. Top 10 YouTubers of all time. I was gonna say this is based off personal opinion, but then I realized these are all based off personal opinion, so there's no point in saying that. But anyway, number 10. Number 10, I'm starting it off with a very, very sad one. Fearless. F-E-4-R-L-E-S-S, whatever. Yeah, he was a 4 instead of an A for some reason, but yeah, he was amazing, but then he stopped posting, and he's posted, I think, 2 videos in the past 2 and maybe 3 years. It's really sad. Like, this guy posted, I hate to say it, but this guy posted Fortnite content, but it was actually, like, really fun to watch. Like, it was sort of like C-Day style, if you know what I mean, but, like, better. Well, he's actually more popular than C-Day, so you probably know who he is, but well, you might not know who he is, but he made Fortnite fun to watch. Like, I didn't watch it for, like, tutorials. He made, like, funny gameplay videos, similar to Noah's Noah, except, like, there was just something about Fearless, in my opinion, that's just better than C-Day and Noah's Noah and all his other competitors, Putz or whatever. He's just better, but then, I don't know, I know he's a college student, like, in real life, and he has not posted pretty much anything ever recently, so I hope you get well soon, bro. Post some stuff, I guess, maybe next one. So, yeah, that's Fearless. Starting it off with a very sad one. Anyway, next one. I just gotta put this one on here. Number 9, Mr. Beast. This man, like, there's no way you don't know who he is. Yeah, he gives away about $10 trillion every video he makes, and that's pretty much the only reason he has fame. That's a lie. That's not the only reason he has fame. But now that's the only reason he has fame. Like, but before this, before he was giving away money, he like I saw there was a whole interview he did that was like half an hour long. Actually, probably more. And I saw it. He said he liked to make random content, which is kind of what I do too. So I guess I'm kind of taking inspiration from him, maybe kind of a little. But yeah, just this guy's amazing. Just look what he does in Beast Philanthropy, and just his content too. Like, he's the most relevant person on YouTube right now. Like, he doesn't have an amazing upload schedule, but he manages to post videos like 3 to 4 times a month just about him giving away tens of trillions of dollars, and it's amazing. So good for him. Number 8. Number 8. Orange Peanut. I am going to model my channel after this guy, I swear to God. Like, there are so many of my videos that I've just stolen from this guy and that I want to steal from this guy, because this is like, if you look at his videos, that they're like, this is the classic channel of a 20, actually no, I think he's like 19 or 18 or something. The channel of a classic 18-year-old male. Like, that's how you describe this guy. Maybe 17, I don't know. Like, remember that video, my issue with women that I posted like a month ago? That was like an hour and a half long. Yeah, I pretty much copied that whole thing off of him. Like, this guy is who I aspire to be in life. Orange Peanut, greatest YouTuber, actually 8th greatest YouTuber, but better than my other like 400 and whatever subscriptions that I have. Alright, hold on, wait. Just had to check to make sure that I wasn't just recording that whole thing while it was paused. I might have, if I did, that's unfortunate. But anyway, that was number 8, Orange Peanut. 10 out of 10. Number 7, Danny Gonzalez. This guy started on Vine, and he makes oh my god, he makes really good content now, but, well, he makes the same style of videos, just about completely different things. Like, most of his videos are just like talking into a camera and reviewing something or looking over something. But like, that's the thing, he could be reviewing something or looking over something, or he could be doing like an IRL thing too. Like, he does that a lot. He just does a bunch of random stuff, and it's great. Just because his personality, I really like his personality, and so do his like 5 billion subscribers. I would say I also kind of model my channel after this guy. There's also the thing that like, not a lot, like I don't replicate his content, I replicate like his personality, sort of, I don't know. But like, there's a thing about this guy, he's so like, he makes videos that are actually super entertaining to watch, like, by himself. Like, there's a lot of people that, when they're by themselves, they're kind of like, you know, boring. Like me, right? Like, no one's gonna watch this video. However, there's other people that like and those same people like are better with a group of people like me. This guy makes videos super entertaining to watch while he's by himself, and that's not easy to do, but he manages to do it. So yeah, that's Danny Gonzalez. Next up, you've got Jay Schlatt. Now, there's also a list that's probably later, well, it is going to be later in this video, called Top 10 Minecraft YouTubers. I was gonna put this guy in Minecraft YouTubers, but like, he's the only really one that was a split between Minecraft and IRL that I put in the IRL list. Because this guy didn't get famous from Minecraft, he got famous from other stuff. Everyone else pretty much got famous from Minecraft, but this guy just kind of got famous and then kind of just started Minecraft just because he was famous. But he makes content that is not Minecraft, so that's why I'm putting it in this list. Jay Schlatt, he's very funny. He makes events similar to me of like real world events that are happening now, like his cat almost dying because he ate like 11, I think, magnets, and he had to bring him to the vet and get like a $5,000 surgery, not once but twice, because he ate. The second time, I don't even know what he ate, neither does he. He pulled it out, but he doesn't know what it is. But yeah, Jay Schlatt, just his cat and stuff, and there's also this game called Something Box that he plays with all of his friends. Again, like, he's better with other people. He's by himself, he's entertaining, but with other people, he's better. Jack in the Box. No, not Jackbox. It might just be. I think it's just Jackbox, actually. Him playing that game, those videos are absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're amazing. So, there's that, and there's his cat, and there's so many other stuff, too, that he just randomly does. And, yeah, Jay Schlatt, number 6. Number 5, massively underrated, SunnyV2. This guy covers people's careers. Pretty much. Like, the rise and fall of this person, or the deserved decline of this person, or the uncanny rise of this person. Just a bunch of such random stuff. Not really random stuff, just like the career path of just random people is what I was trying to say there. And he still posts these high quality videos at least once a week. And I watch every single one of them. I've watched every single video he's posted for like the past like 6 months. And they're all like really interesting. They're really intriguing to watch. They're like really short documentaries, I guess you could call them, because they're all like 10 to 15 minutes long. And they cover, you know, the life of a person. Doesn't even have to be a person either. Like, he does video games too. He did like the rise and fall of Fortnite or something. It was like 28 minutes long and has like 9 million views or something. But this guy he makes really intriguing content. That's the best I really can describe it. And that's how I like to watch his videos. So That's how I like to watch his video. That's why I was trying to say is what I like to watch his videos for. But yeah, that's number 5. Number 4. Now I'm kind of cheating here because this is technically 2 people, but it's really not. Cody Ko and Noel Miller, they collab in so many of their videos, and they also have a podcast together where they do like a bunch of random stuff, so they collab on that too. And just Cody Ko and Noel Miller, the not first but second best duo on YouTube. You'll get to the first soon enough. They are amazing. Just every video that they've ever made together is just so genuine. Like, you can tell they're not scripted. Like, they just have such a good friendship in real life. Just the bond between them, and just something that, like, it's just so fun to watch. And they do a bunch of like reviews about stupid stuff on the internet. It's pretty much really what they do, and it's amazing. Okay, so they get the title of the second best duo on YouTube. Cody Ko and Noel Miller come in at number 4, and I guess there's 2 different channels, but it's my rules. I can do whatever I want, so I really don't care. Just the duo of them in general is number 4. Number 3, the number 1 duo on YouTube, Ryan Bergara and Shane Madej. These 2 are part of a bigger channel called BuzzFeed Unsolved Network, but like I was about to say unsimilar, like differently than Cody and whatever the other guy's name is, Noel. They do videos about actually stuff that's like in like an interesting case to watch, like, because they do true crime and supernatural stuff. That's the 2 things they do. BuzzFeed Unsolved True Crime, BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural are the 2 series they do. Both the series are amazing, by the way. Like, even if it wasn't Ryan and Shane running the show, they'd still be interesting to watch. But just them covering like a true crime case, like a really interesting thing, but also the mix of their personalities thrown into it, it's like so fun to watch. And I can safely say about not this one, but both of them, Cody and Noel, and also Ryan and Shane. I've watched every single video that those 2 have made together. Like, for both of them, just they're amazing duos. Okay, I'm just giving BuzzFeed Unsolved the edge because, like, even if it wasn't Ryan and Shane, I've said this earlier, but I'm saying it again, I'd still watch their videos even if it wasn't them. So just, yeah, there you go. The best duo on YouTube, BuzzFeed Unsolved Network, number 3 best YouTube channel. Well, I mean, I guess a lot of their stuff I don't like to watch. The only stuff I really do watch is BuzzFeed Unsolved, which unfortunately they're ending the series for some reason, but they also have their own YouTube channel called Watcher, so I can do that maybe. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I've been talking about them for way too long. That's number 3. Number 2. This doesn't really need an explanation. Pyrocynical. This guy just makes like documentaries that you watch. Not really documentaries, but like kind of just reviews, really, of TV shows and video games. There's also the occasional, commentary video, but where he really excels is his reviews with video games and TV shows and movies, especially the TV shows and movies. I don't know, just he has something that like no one else does in these reviews. Like, they're all like 40-some minutes long, and I stay glued to my screen, intrigued by it for every single minute of the video. Like, there's so little videos that can happen, but Pyrocynical manages to pull it off, and like, I don't know how, he just does. It has like a perfect mix of like funny, it's like funny in some parts, but it's also like really informational and serious and like a genuine review of the show in other parts. Like, but he manages to make it funny. I don't know, he made a video about this show called Utopia. The video was 8 hours long. It took me 3 days to watch, but I watched every single minute of that video, and I regret nothing. It was an amazing video, okay? Just that itself. It's 8 hours long. That's so much effort, and like none of it was like worse than any other part. Like, he edited it all like the same. It took him like 6 months to make, okay? It's an amazing video. You should watch it. It's 8 hours long. I've said that 50 times already, but you should just watch it. And that should tell you all you need to know about Pyrocynical. And okay, you're gonna laugh. The number 1, that was a horrible voice crack. I'm going to go jump in a lake. I don't know, I've been talking into a camera for an ungodly amount of time now, so my voice might do that a little, but anyway, yeah, the number 1 YouTuber of all time is Critical. Or really, as he's alternately called, well, I guess he's alternately called Critical. His main name is Penguins Zero. I guess it's a 0. I don't know if it's pronounced O though, but yeah, just look at any of this guy's videos. You'll see why. This guy just, he first of all, he uploads like 4 videos a day. He does just, I can't explain what this guy does because he does random content. Like another YouTuber that I like to structure my channel around because I like his content. Like, it's just, I don't watch every single one of his videos, right? Because some of them are like an hour and a half long, just randomly like what's it called? I don't know, he did like an anime villain tier list or something that was like an hour and a half long. It was just amazing. I didn't watch it, and I don't watch anime either, but it's still amazing. But yeah, just paused on accident. He does so much just random stuff, and I can't explain it. Like, I want to explain it, but it's physically not. I don't possess the ability to explain it. But there's no way you guys don't know who this is. He's the guy that looks like Jesus, and he's not afraid to say anything either. Like, he says what's on his mind. His entire channel is just one big, like, screw you to the YouTube demonetization system, because all of his stuff gets demonetized because he doesn't care about it, which is another thing I love about him. Like, he doesn't do it as a job, he does it as a hobby, which is better. Like me, well, I really feel not humble comparing myself to that, but, you know, whatever. But, yeah, best YouTuber of all time, Critical, without any, you know, not conflict, I guess it is conflict, I don't know. But yeah, that was the top 10 normal YouTubers of all time. Now, moving on to the subset of the top 10 Minecraft YouTubers of all time, here we go. Number 10, let's get right into it because I don't feel like waiting any longer. Number 10, Minecraft and Chill. This is how you make a Minecraft seed showcase video. Anyone else who wants to make Minecraft Seed Showcase videos, watch this guy. This is how it's done. Like, I dropped my stick and I didn't even pick it up, because that's how much of a big point I was making, because this guy's Seed Showcase videos are perfect. It's not even a guy. I can't even say this guy is because he's never revealed his face, because all he does is just show, like, panoramic images of the seed, and he puts the seed on screen and the coordinates, and he does this for, like, with chilling background music for, like, I don't even know how long, but it's like good to watch because it gives you all the information you need without the stupid, like, oh yeah, here's the village, here's another village, here's a 15th village that I totally didn't skip the 12 in the middle. He just shows you everything you need to know, and it's perfect. So he comes in at number 10 because he makes the perfect Minecraft Seed Showcase videos. Alright, cool. Coming in at number 9, we've got George Not Found, who I was also debating putting on normal YouTubers, but he does a majority Minecraft content. He does some IRL, but majority Minecraft, so that's nice. Also, he has every woman on earth sipping over him because of how hot he is, and I wish I looked like him. And also, he's British, so that's nice. God, everyone in Britain is gonna hate me for that one. But he's the only one out of the big 3 group that he's in that I include in this one, which includes Dream, Sapnap, and George Not Found. Out of those 3, I like George Not Found the best. I don't know why, I just enjoy watching his content the best. Probably because of how excruciatingly attractive he is. Wow, that sounded really gay, wow. But yeah, you know, George Not Found makes really wholesome content about Minecraft, you know, he makes very enjoyable videos, and I really hope he becomes another Johnny Sin. No, ignore that. George Not Found, he makes good Minecraft content and stuff, you know, he does a bunch of, like, Manhunt or whatever, I don't know, stuff that I like watching, so that's pretty cool. He's at number 9. God, he's so hot. What? I mean, no one's gonna be watching this, but if they do, I promise I'm not gay, okay? Number 8, I heard someone walking outside my door. False alarm. Number 8, you've got DanTDM, an oldie but a goodie. The oldie one, that's such a boomer phrase to use, but I'm using it anyway. DanTDM, I want to be serious for a moment. This guy was my childhood. Okay, I know, like, every guy says that, but it's true. That's why every guy says that. This guy is what got me pretty much into Minecraft. It's why I started playing Minecraft. It's what got me into YouTube, which is why I started watching YouTube, which I do even more frequently than I play Minecraft. Just, this guy, he made his, what's it called, his survival world? Just his, I don't know even what it was called, just his world that he made, a series that he was playing, the survival world, that has like 70 episodes. Me and my brother sat down and watched all freaking like 70-something of them, just because they were so entertaining to watch. I was like 8 years old. It was what got me into YouTube and Minecraft. Just, I can't not put him on this list because, and also his horror maps. Every single Minecraft horror map he plays, and just normal map in general. I don't really know why I like his horror maps so much, but because I don't like horror anything except his horror maps. But just, it's amazing, just his horror maps. I still watch them to this day. There's like once every like 6 months, I just randomly go on a, like, what's it called? Phase, that's what it's called, where I watch every single one of his horror maps, and there's like 50 of them, not 50, but everyone is like, I don't know, just they're amazing, and his horror maps too, and his original survival series, just, chef's kiss to you, DanTDM. That did not, okay, that's no, that's not what I meant. It's still recording? Really? Why did it not pause? BRB. That chef's kiss was for making my childhood, not for personal reasons. For personal reasons, it's George Not Found. Anyway, let's just ignore everything I've said for the past 30 seconds because it's very irrelevant, and yeah. DanTDM, you made my childhood. Thank you so much for that, oh my god. you get a top 10 Minecraft YouTuber of all time title. You're coming at number 8 on the list. I'm sorry I didn't rate you higher, but, you know, there's other people now that are better, and I liked your videos back then. I like these other people's videos now, so that's quite unfortunate, but DaintyDM, number 8 on the greatest Minecraft YouTubers of all time. Coming in at number 7, we've got Professor Biggie, who's not as popular as a bunch of other these people on the list, but, he makes just as good content as them. He does, like fake dream speedruns. That's pretty much how I can explain it. It's just, I don't know, it's hilarious. It's not always Dream either. It's like if Mumbo Jumbo did a speedrun or if Mr. Beast did a speedrun, he's done those too. But just, his Dream ones are the best because, like, he has hunters that are, like, he has Obama as a hunter, he has Kim Jong-un as a hunter, he has Donald Trump as a hunter, he has Kanye West as a hunter, he has Elon Musk as a hunter, just a bunch of random people. He doesn't actually get them to cameo in his videos. He just, like, if they did, this is what would happen, and I don't know. It's just it's so funny. I can't. Just watch his videos. You'll explain. You'll understand why I like them. Okay, because it's perfect for like my type of humor. It's Professor Biggie's videos. So yeah, number 7 best Minecraft YouTuber, Professor Biggie. Good for you. Number 6, probably the one. No. Again, another one that I was considering to put in normal YouTubers because he makes IRL content, but he also makes I wouldn't say, well, it might be majority, it might not be majority, but probably about 50% split Minecraft and IRL. Anyway, then this person is number 6 on the list, Fundy. He's a very entertaining person, I guess. But, like, he's also, like, smart. Like, he knows how to code. So that makes it really interesting, and he can code in, like, really stupid things into Minecraft that shouldn't be in the game, and that's what a lot of his stuff is about. Like, he codes in really stupidly hard difficulties, like, that you, like, die every 5 seconds or something, but also just, like, I coded Snake into Minecraft, or something like that. Like, just, I don't know, entertaining stuff to watch. They're all, like, 10 to 15 minutes long, which is perfect for my, you know, attention span and that kind of content. So, yeah, that's number 6. Number 5, you've got Luke the Notable, who speaks like this in all of his videos for some reason. I don't care, I like his voice. And he does videos that are, for some reason, he does them in exactly, like, this specific time intervals. Like, his videos are either exactly 20 minutes, exactly 30 minutes, exactly 1 hour. And, he does a bunch of, like, Minecraft stuff. Wow, that was the most vague explanation ever. He does a bunch of, like, spin-off stuff, like 100 days in Minecraft Creative, 100 days in the Nether, or the End, or a bunch of random stuff. But his main series, the one that got him as big as he is today, is his hardcore Minecraft series that he has, like, 100, 200, 300, 1,000, and 2,000 days on that are 30, 30, 30, 1 hour, and 2 hours long. The 30s are all minutes. And just, they're so entertaining to watch. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, actually. They're, like, just... They're so well made, but like they're like really long, but they're also really well made, and they're entertaining to watch, and it's just like it's a hardcore world, so you want to know what's gonna happen next and what's happened in the past and stuff, and just Luke the Notable, just go watch his content. I'm running out of spirit for this. At the start of this video, I was like super energetic for all these, but now I'm kind of just like, let me get this video over with, like, at this point, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of do that. Number 4, that Luke Notable was number 5, right? Yeah, he was. It's written right here, why I say that. Number 4, Sipover, who's a relatively new YouTuber. He hasn't come on, he came onto the scene pretty recently compared to the other people. Like, DaintyDM came, like, 10 years ago. This guy came, like, 10 months ago. But yeah, this guy likes to, like, do... My favorite content of his is, like, exploring past stuff, like Minecraft's best seeds ever, or Minecraft's, like, best creations ever, just a bunch of random stuff like that. They're all, again, 10 to 15 minutes long, perfect for my range, and, you know, just exploring stuff in Minecraft. That's really how I can explain it. Just Sipover got famous from another YouTuber that got famous from doing a unique style of Minecraft content, so good for him. He's number 4. Number 3, yet another person I was debating on putting in the normal YouTubers list. You got Ranboo or Ronbo. I just said Ronbo. Ranboo or Ronbo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but one of them. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to reveal number 2. Number 3 and number 2, Ronboo and Wilbur Soot. I'm kind of cheating with both of these because neither one of these post barely any Minecraft. But both of these did get famous playing Minecraft, unlike Schlatt. But, like, they both kind of, like, gone away from Minecraft in a way. Like, first of all, I'm sorry, but both of these people's upload schedules, Ronboo and Robertsoot, are absolutely horrendous. They've posted like a combined 3 videos in the past. I think in the past year, they've posted, I want to say 5 videos combined, not each, in the past year. But, all the content that they have on their channel is just so entertaining to watch, especially Wilbur. Like, Ronboo, he has entertaining content, but not a lot of it. He has, like, I built a chair and I baked a cake and a bunch of stuff like that. But Wilbur Soot, he has a whole series of You Laugh, You Lose. He has, like, 17 of them. that series might be my favorite series on YouTube that isn't Cody and Noel or Ryan and Shane. Yeah, just it's amazing. Just him trying not to laugh. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but that series is just amazing. Okay, that's why Wilbur gets above Ranboo, because he has more stuff. They make really similar stuff, but Wilbur has more of it, so he gets number 2. But both of them. They still play Minecraft, like they stream it on Twitch, and they got famous doing it, but they don't really do it a lot. Like they don't post it on the YouTube channel a lot, and this is a YouTubers list, so I'm kind of cheating with both of these, but you know, that's not the point. I really enjoyed watching both of these though, even though, you know, they're both in the Dream SMP, so I'm probably gonna be like, oh, that's cringe, but I don't care. They're entertaining creators. So yeah, that's that. My Chromebook shakes every single time I pause and resume a video, but anyway. Yeah, Ranboo and Wilbur number 3 and 2, that I kind of did a 2 and 1 there, but you know, I count them as 2 because they're 2 separate people, obviously. So number 1, final. We've done 5 lists. This is the final one on the final list that I'm doing. Number 1, the greatest Minecraft YouTuber of all time. Evan MC Gaming. Now, by that name, you probably think he just does a bunch of stuff that's like, oh, I played Bed Wars for 15 hours straight. Actually, that's rookie numbers. But, you know, anyway. No, he does not do that. He does full freaking documentaries about Minecraft creators, or just Minecraft in general. He did a whole, I think it's like an 8-part series, and each one was like an hour long about the Dream SMP. And I know that sounds really cringe, but it's really entertaining to watch. The whole thing was so entertaining to watch. And he does like the rise of Wilbur, for example. Like Wilbur, who's the number 2 creator on this list, by the way. Wilbur, he did a whole video on like the rise of Wilbur Soot, about how he got famous and what happened to him, and you know, I watched that one and I'm just now realizing he did not get famous by playing Minecraft. Well, Evan MC did, but Wilbur got famous from the Wilbur, I think it's the Wilbur ARG, where he was Jack in the Life's editor. Jack something Life's editor, and he kind of made a whole thing. I'm cheating on this list, apparently, because Wilbur's not famous playing Minecraft, so I'm just gonna ignore that completely. Missed the pause button again, ignoring that. But, yeah, Evan MC Gaming, just if you have a bad attention span, don't watch his videos, but, his videos are like an hour long, each and every one of them, and they're so entertaining to watch because so much work is put into them. And, like, the stories too are actually, they're so I can't explain it. Like it's the same with a lot of these. It's like hard to explain because they're like a YouTube creator, but you know, just Evan MC Gaming, best creator. And if you want to watch his videos, go do that. Or same with really anyone on this list, or anyone on any of my list, really. And that is it for the top 10 Minecraft YouTubers of all time. So there you have it. That's my 5 list. This video, shockingly, I know, was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, because every single video that I record on a Chromebook is a lot longer than I thought it would be. But especially this one. And, again, I actually put some effort into this video. You know, I took time to make those 5 lists just to put in this video. And I know this is going to get no views because people are going to see the length and say, oh, nah, I'm out. But, you know, fine by me. So, yeah, this video is really long. I'd be willing to bet money that the average view duration on this video is going to be like 15 seconds, like actually. But by the very minuscule chance that you actually did watch through this entire video and did not skip here from the end, yeah, I want you to, like, how do you feel about my list, you know, or at least the ones that, like, you know anything about. Like, anyone who doesn't read is not going to relate at all to my book series list because you have to read, you know, to read. I don't read now a lot either, but like when I did, well, I do it over the summer, right? But now school year, I have a bunch of other stuff to do, like watching YouTube for 5 hours a day, because clearly that's more important than improving my mind. But I'm gonna pull a classic. Let me know what you think about my choices in the comments. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. I'm gonna stop now. No, but like actually though, I do want to know if people agree with me. I know my movies list. Probably not a lot of people know anything about movies, but YouTubers you might be able to relate to. And what else did I make? Musicians, you might be able to relate to 1 or even 2 of my musicians, because most of my musicians are not mainstream. So yeah, that's great. I tried to say musicians really fast, and I was like, so that's, yeah, we love that. But in conclusion, this video, shockingly, like I already said, is a lot longer than I thought it would be. And I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to say, because I don't want to make this outro like short, but I think it's already long enough, honestly. So I'm going to do a lap around my room now. I just jumped over my dad. I could have broken both of my legs doing that. But anyway, I'm definitely not going to watch this video until it premieres. But yeah, because I don't feel like it, I'm not going to watch like a 55-minute long video. But anyway, I hope you did not enjoy this video. These are all terrible lists. This video is going to get 0 views. And, that's about it. See ya.